of a juxtaposition there. All right, so now let's talk about probably one of the heavier gauge sweaters in the show. It's a pullover sweater. It has beautiful saturated colors, but really textured as well because it has a rib stitch throughout. And although I say heavier gauge, it's not chunky, right? But it is going to, it's not like the Essentials line, which is, you know, mainly modal, so it's a little bit beefier than that. In terms of our colors, as I mentioned, really rich. It's $39.98 on clearance. This one is the clay, which I think is one of my favorites just because these tones, it's like a lipstick shade.
So pretty, yeah.
It's so flattering.
And it's
on
unusual.
everyone.
You don't see it a lot, right? Great
yes.
to have.
It's one of those that I've been seeing more of recently. You know, I thought the Pantone color of the year was ultraviolet, and then it seemed to have changed or something because everyone was coming out with clay.
Yes, it's more into that corally clay color. You're right.
Here is the pure pink. Love that one. This is another one of my favorites, the green.
Yeah, love that.
And it's not just any green. Carolyn, can you describe this for me a little bit?
No, this is so beautiful, this green. So this is actually a plating technique that you use where you're kind of merging two yarns together so you get the one color green in the front. Can you see that? And then that second color green sort of in the back. So it has a texture to it. This is a rich, this is like your St. Patty's Day green.
Yeah, it's like that, but then mixed with a little bit of an evergreen, which I love. I just think, I love jewel tones. There's
like
something so flattering.
And an evergreen together. It is a beautiful
It's
color.
a great one.
Yeah.
And then, of course, here we have the navy, but again, not a deep navy. This almost looks like denim.
Right.
The shades of denim. And then here, finally, we have the black for you as well. And this one is really, really, oh, wait, no, this is a different sweater. This is the tunic coming up.
No, that's the tunic
later.
coming up.
We do have this in black, but it's just not this one. It's on Bonnie.
Bonnie's
actually.
wearing
Bonnie is wearing the black one if you want to see it. That was a sneak peek, an unintended sneak peek. 8343552, that's your item number. By the way, this does have easy pay, $13.33 to get it home. Here's a look at the black. See how it looks a little bit charcoal? And I think while we're here, Bonnie is 5'9", wearing this in the medium, but you could also see those sleeve details, I think, a lot better on her than on the hanger.
You're exactly right. So the sleeve details continue to be very strong. This has an inverted pleat up here in the shoulder, just that really sweet, not that puff, which can really, you know, make your shoulders look too hard, too big, but just this darling little inverted pleat, and then the arm comes down. It's a little bit fuller. It's not the puffy arm. It's just a little bit fuller, and you can see we have the rib detail here at the wrist, so it is just ruched up a little bit there. A very simple sweater with that very clean arm detail that just adds that something extra to it, right?
And I like that the neckline is still trimmed in solid, so with all the colors, if you're picking up the navy, the pure pink, in this case the black, it'll be trimmed in that solid color, and then you'll kind of get that melange effect throughout the ribbing, throughout the top. The other thing you should know is the length on here is like proper top length, 25.5 inches to just under 30. Again, this is the black. Brenda is 5'8", wearing the pure pink, and she is in the double extra small. I think you look very bridal chic right now. I just glanced at the set, the wedding set, and I was like, oh, she's a blushing bride. It does. Between that and the rose gold. And is your set rose gold? It is. I never realized that. Oh, that's cute. So I don't think this was planned, but but her top does really match. And by the way, you can see with all the girls, even though, you know, we have some things in the show that are tunic length and some things that are a little bit shorter, like this one sitting at that proper top length, they're still getting great coverage. You know, Brenda has this on with a slimmer bottom denim, and she doesn't feel like she's revealing anything. Right,
and it's a really great, easy neckline to accessorize.
True.
The length is great. Of course, you have that great Halston fit where you just hug the bust line and then have that nice little release. Gives you a shape, right?
It really does. Let me show you the colors once more, because here you're seeing the black and the pure pink here on Brenda, but I really want you to get a look at the clay, because that's a gorgeous color. If you want to do pinks, but maybe want something a little deeper in that coral family, then this would be a great one. So we have the clay. We also have, I showed you the pure pink already. Here's the green, the navy, if you want to see that pure pink again. And remember, Bonnie has on the black. It's a 343552. That's your item number. You're saving over $13 by picking it up this morning at this clearance price of less than $40. Now we have a version of a moto jacket that's probably unlike anything you've ever seen. Typically when I think of moto jackets, I think of something that's a little bit more of a crop style. Halston does